Yeah, and you've got Tape Notes, John. You know, that's great podcast, and that is like
Yes,
so great.
thank
And
you.
it's great to have your like fingers in those pies, because you just carry on the journey and do something a little bit different to what you're so used to.
Yeah, totally. And it all informs, you know, they all inform each other, don't they? You know,
Yeah,
and you learn from one, and those lessons can be, you know, channeled in another way as well. You know, and yeah,
absolutely.
life experience, you know, is make it as broad as possible. You know,
Yeah.
and you'll reap the rewards. I don't
That's it.
know.
Keep on smashing away. That's the main
Yeah.
thing. But I do love the concept of Take Notes. It's so
Oh, good.
cool. Like, I mean, it's incredible to get a producer and a band in the same room and chat, because normally you kind of get like, because I talk to a lot of bands and you get the perspective of how the production and the tracks went for them. But it's so nice. It must be so nice to have the producer there as well, so you can just kind of bounce off them both.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, it is, again, a really privileged position to be in, to get kind of into their world and have them open it up in that way. It's really, really exciting. And, you know, that's part of the motivation and the impetus behind it, is to try and discover something about that creative process and how they go about doing what they do. I mean, we hope that, say, Take Notes for budding producers and musicians is a very educational, but we hope it's entertaining as well.
Yeah, I like it.
And yeah, I mean, it's great watching the chemistry between these people, because there is such a chemistry, and that relationship in the studio is so important, and so much goes into the final result. And yeah, it's great to be able to kind of get
It's just,
behind that.
Yeah.
it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I can tell you a story, like actually more stories, because we had like the privilege for the album to work with like great producers like Gavin Monaghan or Gil Norton, and to work with this kind of people like John is like, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? And I remember when because we went there to do the mix for at the Gil Norton's house, and when we it was like a hallway, loads of like platinum things, and like he did like Pixies, 3 albums, Pixies, Foo Fighters,
Yeah.
and we were like, man, you know what? I could die today. It was like so amazing. Honestly, it was like, and to have this kind of like legendary, like you won a Grammy, like to call you and say, hey, Victor, no. It was like, unbelievable. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so I understand what you're saying. Like, and also like for people like to kind of see this connection between the producer and the artist, and how like loads of things could be changed just from just one thing. One single thought.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And also, I mean, different people are recording at different points in their creative evolution. So some of these producers have to kind of nurture really new, inexperienced people.
Definitely.
And other times they have to be able to work with somebody who's very experienced and try and teach an old dog new tricks, and you know, that can be quite different again. You know, but it's brilliant doing Take Notes. It's so good.